Hey guys, it's Dorje. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be working with the sitting rising test, which is this fun little game that allegedly the more limbs it takes you to stand up off of the floor, the less your longevity is, which is completely untrue. Really, the sitting rising test just determines how flexible your ankles are. I like to use this test as a fun way to stand up and sit down in my yoga classes, and really its main purpose is to build core strength. I'm going to show you 3 different versions, the first being the easiest, second middle, third most challenging. So let's get started. Start standing, and if you need to shake it out, go for it. The easiest way to do the sitting rising test is to cross your ankles. So bring feet close together, cross one ankle in front of the other, make sure your knees are bent slightly. You're going to reach your arms forward to counterbalance your weight. Your tailbone's going to go back as your arms continue to reach forward. Bend your knees go wide, and then you'll come as close to the floor as you can. If you have to use a hand to come down to the floor, totally fine. And then the rub is getting back up, so you're going to keep your legs the way that they are. It helps if you rock back and go forward with momentum, but the less you use momentum, the more core strength you're going to be using, so it just depends on where you're at. If you reach forward, you can lean forward, weight in the outsides of your feet, and stand back up. Open the feet, shake them out, and then we're going to do the other way. Cross your ankles the other way, so it's probably the unnatural way you normally do it. Soft bend to the knees. Reach forward. If you want to use breath, take a deep inhale. Exhale, knees bend, go wide. Come as low as you can, with or without arms. Release, shake it out. Keep the feet where they are, maybe lean back, reach the arms forward, hinge forward between your knees, and stand back up. And then you can shake it out from here. So that was level 1. Level 2 is without crossing the ankles. It gets a little bit more challenging, especially with the ankle flexibility. You do you. If your ankles don't even touch the floor, that's totally fine. If, as you go down, your ankles come off the floor, that is also totally fine. If you continue to need to use your hands to get onto the floor, that is also fine. Again, just have some fun with it. So feet are a little bit wide, toes point out, heels in. Same thing as we did before, reach the arms forward, breathe in. Exhale, knees bend into a squat, and then see how softly you can sit. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So I usually bring my feet a little closer together to stand up. Toes still go out because you want your toes and your knees pointing in the same direction. And same options, you can use momentum, rocking back and then forward, or you can try to just use core strength by lifting up, hinging forward, and standing back up. So shake it out. We'll do that one more time. If it's more comfortable for you to start by standing with the feet a little closer together in second position, if you're a dancer, go for it. Or if the knees wider, feet wider is easier for you, do that instead. One more time. Toes out, reach forward, breath in. Exhale, knees bend. See how slowly and softly you can sit down. Give yourself a little break, wiggle it out. Reach forward, hinge forward, shift the weight, stand back up. Shake it out. That was level 2. And then the third level is kind of my own version of the sitting rising test. I just think it's fun to do. Again, this has a lot of ankle and toe flexibility requirements. So just go at your own pace and have fun. So from standing, reach forward, inhale. Exhale, squat, basically through chair, and then you're gonna come to kneeling. Ooh, untuck your toes, and you can go back to either seated or even child's pose. And then obviously you have to come back up. So from seated or child's, you're gonna come back to kneeling, tuck your toes, hinge back, and stand back up. Shake it out. And we'll do that one more time. So from standing, inhale, reach forward. Arms just help you counterbalance your weight. Exhale, hinge through chair. If the heels come up, totally fine. Knees come down nice and slow. Untuck the toes and either sit or come down to child's pose. And then come back up, last side of this. Kneeling, tuck toes, arms can reach forward, tailbone goes back, shift back, and stand back up. Shake it out, do whatever feels good to you. And that is the funness of the sitting rising test. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.